so there's a vision that God gave me about just when I was thinking about, well, what is the vision of the 420 prayer movement? And there's this parable in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 13, verses 6 through 9. Just this small parable in there which talks about a fruitless fig tree, and how the owner wanted to come in and cut down the fig tree because it failed to produce fruit. And the caretaker of the fig tree goes, you know what, hold on. Give me a year, let me dig around this fruitless fig tree and begin to fertilize it for the coming year, and if it still fails to produce fruit, then go ahead and cut it down. And I feel like this is the vision that I kind of want to impart to people, is that when we pray our 420 prayers for people, specific people, and even just generally people struggling with drug addiction, I feel like our prayers, we get to like dig around people's lives, right, with our prayers, and begin to fertilize their lives with the love of God, the hope of the gospel, and that salvation, healing, and redemption and restoration can happen in God's kingdom, in Jesus Christ, you know. And so that's kind of what I want you guys to really imagine at 420, when your alarm goes off and you begin to pray these prayers. Imagine yourself, your prayers, you get to actually dig around, right? People struggling with drug addiction. I mean, because we all know that drug addiction can really sap the very life out of a person, where their lives become barren and fruitless, you know. And so when you join the 420 prayer movement, you begin to become caretakers of fruitless fig trees, right? Where you get to fertilize them, where they begin to bear good fruit, right? And that's our hope, right? That the people that we know struggling with drug addiction, that their lives would just begin to blossom, right, from the barrenness of drug addiction, and that real life would just kind of take hold of them, and they would just bear abundant good fruit to the Father's glory, right? And so that's kind of the vision of the 420 prayer movement.